What's up everyone? So today I'm down at Dave Edwards Toyota and I thought it'd be pretty cool to compare my 2017 TRD Offroad to a 2019 TRD Pro. I just got done doing a full review on this truck, so I'll have that down in the description below. Definitely a beast of a truck. I love the snorkel. And what do you guys think of the Voodoo Blue? I have blazing blue pearl on my truck, but the Voodoo Blue is very electric. It's very vibrant compared to the blue on my truck. So in today's video, I thought it'd be cool to do a height comparison difference. The TRD Pro is 1 inch taller than the stock TRD Offroad. Obviously, I have a lift in tires, so the height is going to be greater on my truck. You can kind of already tell, even with the differences with the side mirrors there. But as far as ground clearance goes, we're gonna go over around the truck and just see what the differences are, because this is higher than a stock TRD Offroad. So yes, it would make more sense if I did a stock to stock comparison, that my truck is lifted. This is 1 inch, technically this is lifted 1 inch over the stock height. So we're gonna go around the truck. I do have another video where I went over the stock height of my truck to where it is now. So if you guys wanna see that, that'll be down in the description as well. Just being able to see what it was stock to, again, where it is now. So the first place that I'm gonna start is up front on my truck. We're gonna be using the jack point as the lowest point of the truck for reference. So mine is about 13.5 inches. On the TRD Pro, it's gonna be a little bit harder since it does have this beefier skid plate than my truck. It runs all the way back over the transfer case and everything too. So I think I'm just gonna use this reference point right there. And we are looking at about 10.5 inches. So with test number 1 there, I have about 3 inches more of ground clearance on my truck. So obviously the tires is a big factor in that extra height. If I had stock tires on my truck versus stock tires being the same height, it'd probably be very, very close. The tires add about 2 inches. So that put us right around 11 inches, which is pretty crazy to think that doing a 3-inch lift on my truck, even with stock tires, a stock Pro is gonna be very comparable. So if I had the stock tires again, it'd be very, very close. So now we're gonna move on to the fender heights. Obviously, I can already tell my truck is taller. Again, that's with the tires, but I'm gonna just be using the ground. So starting at the ground, middle of the hubs, we are looking at about 38.5 inches on my truck. Just shy of 39 actually. So we're just shy of 39. And on the Pro, we are at 35.5. So again, that is a huge difference. The tires adds 2 inches. So that would bring me down to about 37 inches again with stock tires. So 37 versus 35.5, 36. Pretty close again, which is crazy to think. Next up now, we're moving to the middle of the truck. Gonna measure the side steps. So on the TRD Pro, we are right around 16 inches to the bottom of the side step. And then on my rock rails, we're about 18.5. So again, it's really not all that much difference in height. So now we're moving on to the rear fender flares now. We're starting to get a little lower in height. When I did the lift on my truck, I got more lift up front than in the rear. And that's obviously because these trucks have a rake to them. So you have more in the front, it'll help to level out the truck. So we may be pretty close in the rear, just under 40 inches on my truck, and we're about 37 on the Pro. So a 3-inch difference. Comparing stock to stock tires, they're gonna be very, very close. So if you threw on some larger tires on the Pro, you'd have to do some trimming, but you could probably get close to the 33s that I have on my truck. And these trucks are gonna be very, very comparable. I'm surprised with basically the minimal differences. For a 3-inch lift on my truck, you're almost getting that with a TRD Pro from the factory, which is pretty cool to see. The next measurement I'm gonna be doing is the bottom of the trailer hitch. So moving to my truck, I'm right around 18 inches for mine, and it's about 15.5 on the Pro. I think it's really the tires that is making the biggest difference. And the last measurement that I'm gonna be taking for this video is up underneath with the rear pumpkin. That is something that I did not do comparing my stock truck to where it is now. And a lot of people commented on that I should do that. So we're gonna get up underneath the truck now on the TRD Pro. All right, so as I crawl my way underneath here, we're looking at about 9.25 inches on the Pro. And on my truck now, 10 inches even. So we're not even an inch taller in the rear than the Pro. That's pretty close. That's pretty crazy to see. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is the height differences between a stock 2019 TRD Pro and the 3-inch lift on my 2017 TRD Offroad. I'm kind of surprised that it was that close. For a 3-inch lift, 33-inch tires, the TRD Pro is really not that far behind. And if you put a little bit more beefy tire on the Pro, it's almost neck and neck. So getting a stock TRD Pro, this is very, very capable from the factory. And if you do a larger tire, maybe the same width, so you don't have to do a lot of trimming, that's pretty much it. You have a capable off-road Fox Tune suspension, all the crawl control. This one has the optional snorkel. That's about $700 to get that. I would love to be able to take this truck off-road and actually use that as it's functional. Then you have my TRD Offroad. It's still very capable off-road in the stock form. If you guys go through our Toyota Tacoma playlist, you'll see a lot of videos that I did with this stock. And then of course I'm doing a lot with the way it sits right now. So you have two very capable off-road vehicles. There is a huge price difference between getting my TRD Offroad, doing all the mods to it, versus buying a TRD Pro stock as it is. So if you're not looking to do anything to your truck, this is a perfect option to go with. So if you guys enjoyed that video, I know this was a short one, but be sure to give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. I have a lot more Tacoma videos on the way, so if you haven't subscribed to our channel, definitely do that to stay tuned for more adventures with the lifted truck. We have a couple different Toyota Tacoma review videos as well, so definitely make sure to check those out also. Again, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next video.